Hi friends, this is Sophie here in Stuti's kitchen. So today I'm going to make a recipe called Shakkar, which is a very special sweet dish which is made for Holi, for Diwali, and when special guests are honored in the house. So it's an amazing looking recipe. Once it's done, it looks like a leaf which is fried and put in sugar syrup. So let's go through the ingredients. I hope you all are well and looking forward for this recipe. So we need plain flour, that is Maida or plain flour. I just put it in these small dishes so that just to show you all the ingredients. It's 500 grams which I've transferred into this big container. Later I can show you all how I go through it. We need oil for rubbing into the flour. It's 100 ml. You need water. This is around 200 ml measured and kept inside this cup. And we need a pinch of salt. Okay, this is for the dough. Now comes the syrup. We need to make a 1 string consistency syrup, which we need sugar, which is 200 grams. And I've already put it in my container ready to go with 200 ml of water for the sugar syrup. We need, once it's 70% done of the cooking, we need to put lemon juice, around 3/4 of a teaspoon of lemon juice, and cardamom powder for the flavor. Of course, not forgetting, we need oil for frying, and I've used this oil, and that is trans fat, polysaturated, omega-3. It's canola oil which I've used for deep frying. Okay, now as we go through the method and how I make, I will tell you how exactly it's done. I'm pouring this water in the sugars so that it will slowly cook. Okay, so here I've put the flour in a clear bowl so that it's much easier to see. So we have 500 grams of flour here, and I'm putting the oil, that is 100 ml of oil, so that it binds well. Okay, we'll put a pinch of salt. Then we are going to just mix it so that the flour and the oil and the salt is all combined together, and then slowly we'll put in the water. You see, now here I've mixed it well, and then if you know that it's the right mixture, you just have to hold it this way and see that it won't break. Okay, that way it should be. And now we'll put a small well in the middle, and little by little we'll put the water and we'll make it into a stiff dough. Okay, don't put too much of water because we don't want a very loose consistency. It's just like chapati dough or the roti dough. Okay, so here I've brought it all into together. I'll just put it on my countertop. See that your countertop is clean, and before you put it, and you just have to knead it. I had taken maybe 1.5 tablespoons water to bind this up. Just for 5 minutes you need to just bring it all together, massage it, knead it, and the dough is ready for resting. Okay, and we'll come back after 10 minutes. At the same time, we are going to put the oil for deep frying in the fire, and the sugar is already in the fire. So I'm putting some cardamom powder. It's not yet 1 string consistency. Okay, it's now about 10 minutes, and my dough is well rested. So we just massage it again for some time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll just put it into 2. Okay, and keep the rest inside. You can do it in many ways. Like you can do it in small portions and do the thing, or you can put it, roll it into one big sheet and cut it into rectangular. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to roll the dough into one huge sheet. Okay, like how we get the patty sheet. I'm going to roll it into that that sheet. Don't worry about the shape now. Okay. Okay, dust some powder and start rolling. Okay, keep rolling till you get a nice big sheet. So now we see the consistency of the sugar. If it's one string, see, that's it. We'll switch off the fire. I've already spread the sheet. I've rolled it into a thin, make it as thin as you can, and then we can just cut the edges into a rectangular. Okay, and you take out these pieces. So we just put it into rectangular pieces. Okay. Okay, so we have 12 pieces. So whichever is good, we can just take it. Okay. So each piece, now we're going to cut it not at the edges here, but only in the middle, leaving these two edges free from cutting, this one and this one. So I'll take one piece. Let me take the middle one, which is better. So I'm going to just draw lines. Okay, so here you go. You see, you're going to put some water at the edge. Okay, just put some water at the edge. I hope you can see it. Okay, and then you're going to take these four, just sprinkle some powder. Okay, so that it won't stick. Then we're taking both the edges. Okay, and we're just going to stick it here at this end. And then you're going to again fold it, put water, both the ends, and then you're going to again fold it at this end. So you're double folding it. Okay, so once you fold it, you're going to take it out. Okay, once you take it out, you're going to take the middle of it, and then you're reversing it this way and bring it out. Okay, once you bring it out, you're going to turn it and give it a good shape. Okay, and at the same time, you're turning this end to the other side, this way, and give it a shape this way. Okay, so that way, and then you can also, if you want, you can also do it double, which means you get a, because this is more lengthy, you get a bigger, like a leaf shape. It depends on the length, how much you can reverse it and bring it out. Okay, so, and if it's a little bit big over here, you can just snap it off. Okay, and that's it. And this is a leaf. And even at this edge, if you think it is more bumpy, you can just take it off. See that it doesn't go off. Just put some water if you think it is going to go off. Just see that the edges are nicely glued. And so in this, you get a nice leaf shape. Okay, so keep it here, and you have to keep it covered. We don't want it to get dry. Take one end. See that you try to get one of this edge, and you go from inside out. Glue this properly. And this, you can just put it this way. Good. Leaf. Let's complete the whole thing, and I'll get back. So I have done around, see, around 12 leaves. Depends on the length. You cut the rectangular, you cut how big or small you want. But this is how they usually serve it. You can make it a little smaller, and probably you can make it around 40 leaves. The oil is getting hot, and I've just converted my sugar into this so that it becomes easier to dab it in sugar syrup. So from the second one, I got 60. This is slightly smaller one than the one I cut before. So now the oil is nice and hot, so it should be in medium low because it should get cooked inside as well. So I'm putting it inside. See, it's getting nice, and once it's cooked, it gets nice and brown. Turn it over until it's well cooked. So just drain it well. Just put it inside. You see, it's well cooked, nice and nice color. The other inside. Wow. Well, I'm just going to, pour the syrup so that it gets well inside. I'm going to take it out, drain it well. And then you can just put it in this. Let it drain there, and then you can put it in, dish it into another plate. Turn it over. Okay. So you just have to put it in this and turn it over, okay? Okay, and then I've got to put the other set. These are the ones that I took out now from the syrup. Okay, so I'm going to collect it, and once it's done, this way on the top, so that, see? And then you can just take it off. Just drain it from the syrup itself and keep it slanting for all of it. It's simple. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it. Like if somebody special comes, they'll just wonder if they won't believe that you've made it. Like, how come you did this design? They won't even know how. So it gets drained on the ladle, and you can use the syrup again in it, okay? So this is the Shahi Shakkar which I've made. This is sweet, which is really good to relish, and it's really very, very tasty. And this is the same thing that I made, but I've put some chaat masala. For people who don't like sweet, they can have namkeen, which is salty and with mango powder in it. And this is also the remains I got. I just cut it into the remains, the diamond cuts, and I put chaat masala in it. It's not sweetened, so this is it. Okay, so it's very nice and crispy. It's nice and yeah, it's very tasty. So this is the final product. I hope and wish that you'll all have liked this session, and you all will try it. If I can do it, you can do it. Hope you all will give me your valuable comments, and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It looks so beautiful. I just put some my rose petals on it, so looks so nice, and it's really very tasty, and it's very good for people if you have special guests come over. If you have the time to make it, it's really good. People will really like it, and they will admire your cooking and your the dish you have prepared. Thank you, and have a great day.